Madam Deputy Speaker, today I want to talk about trust and how it's been violated. And I want to start with my constituents, Jem and Jessica, both cases I raised in Monday's debate in Westminster Hall. Jem arrived here from Jamaica, Jessica from Dominica. Both have worked here, paying taxes, raising families for nearly 50 years each, and both have fallen victim to this government's hostile environment. And Jessica has served our community in West Ham, working for a charity helping refugees and migrants. What an irony that in March she was fired from that job as she couldn't prove her right to work. The lesson of the Windrush scandal is that the hostile environment strategy is, in and of itself, a breach of trust. The betrayals of people like Jem and Jessica will not end until that strategy changes. The hostile environment violates the rightful, reasonable, normal expectations that the people of Britain share. We expect not to be treated with suspicion like criminals without very good reason. We expect not to be threatened with destitution or to be divided from our families or communities without very good reason. We expect that our voices and our contributions to our country won't be dismissed by our government without extremely good reason. But these expectations were violated by our British Windrush citizens. Their trust was violated. These citizens were stopped at the GP reception, police station, bank counters, workplaces, job centres. All these places have become hostile environments for Jessica, Jem and so many others. Papers are demanded. Papers that many don't have. When Windrush citizens can't produce these papers, they're plunged into a nightmare. Hostile demands, constant suspicion, and behind it all, the threat of deportation and the destruction of their lives. Jobs, housing, healthcare yanked away. All of us know the consequences: homelessness, detention, depression, mental illness, suicide and bereavement. People like Jessica and Jem have been denied the decent, dignified, fair treatment that all of us have a right to expect. They've been treated like criminals without reason and denied redress without reason. Legal aid, tribunals, access to justice, all cut. Their trust in their country has been breached and it really can't be easily restored. There is a massive anxiety in my community about immigration removal flights that may have British citizens, Windrush citizens, on board. In particular, I'm told flight PVT 070. I've asked about this in recent days, as have my colleagues, but despite ministerial assurances, anxieties remain. Can Ministers of the Home Office imagine just how badly they will have further betrayed the trust of generations if they fail to get a grip on this and British citizens are again deported? I want to finish my piece today by echoing my right honourable friend, the member for Tottenham. The Windrush generation are British. They have always been British. Recognising their rights is justice, it is not generosity. I am tired of hearing that they came here to help us. In the community I grew up, there is no us, of which Jem and Jessica are not a part. The Windrush generation did not come to help us, they are us. In serving our country all their lives, they've helped to build the communities that we share. On Monday in Westminster Hall, I spoke about how personal this is, and it is. Lucy and Cecil are my brother-in-law's parents. They're good people. They are Windrush people. Lucy served for decades as an NHS nurse. They and their family, including me, are furious about how this government have treated British citizens. Sometimes when we are in this place talking about personal stuff, we struggle to get the right words, we struggle to get the right tone. But I hope that I've done them justice today.